Although syncopation is a rhythmic thing, melody and harmony can also come into the equation thanks to our expectations of where strong chords ought to fall within a bar. Here's a Rhodes part in which the two chords are syncopated at the end of each 4-bar phrase to strange psychological effect. Extending or shifting notes or chords within a phrase so that they cross over into the next bar is another form of syncopation that can really change the feel of a track. Here, both the Rhodes part and the bass line cross the bar lines at various points. Syncopating drum parts by moving or adding kick and or snare hits and accenting the hi-hat is all well and good, but for maximum groove you need to be adding ghost notes too. These are quiet notes played by a drummer in between the main hits, usually on the snare, to add movement. Here's a ghost note free drum track. And here's the same track again, but this time with ghost notes in place. The green notes on the snare in Logic's Matrix editor, note D1. When it comes to feel and humanity, the difference between an acoustic drum track with ghost notes and one without can be night and day. Perhaps the most intrinsically syncopated collection of genres of all, Afro-Cuban and Latin music weaves intricately layered percussion parts, each one heavily syncopated, together to create complex rhythms over which all the other equally syncopated instruments do their thing. Here's a Latin-esque percussion jam built up layer by layer. There's no style of dance music that can't be improved with a bit of sampled or live Latin percussion. Even if it only comprises a few hits, a tastefully programmed conga, shaker, timbale or cowbell line can exponentially funk up any drum part. Don't worry about authenticity, while we'd certainly recommend getting your ears around some live percussion performances on YouTube to make sure your MIDI editing heads in the right direction. As long as you capture that essential syncopation and flow, you're golden. Although not traditionally considered syncopation in itself, the triplet, that is 3 regularly spaced notes squeezed into the same time span as 2, i.e. 3/8 notes played over the course of 1 quarter note, certainly spices up any non-triplet based part. In the second half of this example, the synth arpeggio switches to a triplet pattern. By knocking out certain notes from a triplet pattern, a shuffling swung feel can be created. Here's a straight triplet based drum track. and here it is again with every second note of 3 removed from the hi-hat part and snare fill. Quite a difference.